And then just a few days later, a terrible storm caused devastating flooding in Libya, killing many multiples of thousands more. And again, the counting is nowhere near done, and there are so many more tens of thousands who are unaccounted for, and only Allah knows their fate. These are manifestations of power. We can't escape them. But the refrain in Surah Al-Rahman continues, فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ وَبِأَيِّ نِعْمَةٍ نُكَذِّبُ رَبَّنَا فَلَكَ الْحَمْدُ. So which of the deny you two, humans and jinn? Tajalliyatul Jalal, the manifestations of power, cause pain, suffering, disease of oneself, one's loved ones. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. It's a package. You can't have the Jamal without the Jalal. You can't have the beauty without the power. We have to go through the manifestations of power to get to, if we are studious and fortunate, the manifestations of beauty. And the continuation of the chapter shows us this. We can't fast forward. There has to be pain. We can't get to paradise without dying. We can't get to it without seeing our loved ones dying. It's inescapable. We do our best. Those who have means to support the people who are in need, are in their hour of need, we should do our best. That may lessen some of the suffering of those who are stranded and need sheltering and so on. But the pain is inescapable. Those who are dead are not coming back. And we will experience some version of this. Every single one of us. There's no escaping it. In the end, we all have to die. In the end, our son will have to die. What we will see in the chapter going forward is that from a distance, in the grand scheme of things, billions of years from now, we can see the beauty even in the power. So let's see this subtle meaning going forward. يسأله من في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. Everyone in heaven and earth is constantly asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for favor. So which of the bounties of your Lord do you deny? Everybody's asking. Some of us consciously are asking Allah. Others may be other things, asking other people, trying other means. But in the end, whether they know it or not, they're asking Allah. Everything in heaven and earth is constantly asking Allah. So we ask Allah that He will forgive the sins, shower mercy on those who have died, and that He will give patience and support to those who are living in grief. But again, the pain doesn't go away. It's inescapable. يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. You don't like it? You don't like the power? You don't like being powerless? You don't like that loved ones will die, that you will die? You don't like it? Okay, you jinn, you ins, if you think you can escape the laws Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created, if you think you can escape the perimeter of the heavens and the earth, go ahead, pierce through. You will not. You cannot pierce through without permission. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يرسل عليكما شواظ من نار ونحاس فلا تنتصران. Not only will you not escape, you will be hit by meteorites of flame and molten copper, and you will never succeed. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. So which of the bounties of your Lord do you deny? فإذا انشقت السماء فكانت وردة كالدهان. So the day of judgment is going to come when the heaven, when the sky is torn and it becomes like, it looks like the oil painting of a rose. I remember some 24 years ago, the Hubble telescope took newer, higher resolution pictures of the Cat's Eye Nebula. All email inboxes flooded with the picture. SubhanAllah, how beautiful, how beautiful. Beautiful image, yes, beautiful. The Quran says it's beautiful. كانت وردة كالدهان. It would be like the oil painting of a rose. 3,000 light years away. If we were close to it, it would not be beautiful. It would be a dead star emitting burning hydrogen atoms that will incinerate us instantly. Tajalliyat Jalal. It was power, it's a dead star. Just like our sun may be in a couple of billion years. It's a dead star that lost its gravity and emitted all this hydrogen, this burning, and that's why we see this pink color. 3,000 years away, it's beautiful in the night sky. If we can see some closer nebulae. This one requires. So, from a distance, the pain sort of fades away, and only the beauty remains. The good memories, the communities that were built, those who were inspired to help. All of these are manifestations of beauty. And in the end, we're all going to die anyway. 3,000 light years from now, nobody will remember whether I died now at 60, or 20 years ago at 40, or 20 years from now at 80. Nobody will remember. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. So it's the day of judgment. فيومئذ لا يسأل عن ذنبه إنس ولا جان. On that day, the humans and the jinn don't have to be questioned about their sins, their transgressions, so that they will confess. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. يعرف المجرمون بسيماهم فيؤخذ بالنواسي والأقدام. The transgressors will be known by their features. And the most humiliating thing, they will be carried head to foot, folded over head to foot, carried away. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. Carried away to where? هذه جهنم. Here it is, the hellfire. هذه جهنم التي يكذب بها المجرمون. There is the hellfire that the transgressors were denying. يطوفون بينها وبين حميم آن. They who were denying it are now oscillating back and forth between flames and boiling water. فبأي آلاء ربكم تكذبان. Power, overwhelming power. Power that we need to fear, that should be constantly on our minds. Can't get to the beauty without going through this. I will continue after the break, inshallah. But be fearful. خافوا مقام ربكم. الحمد لله ثم الحمد لله. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا ان هدانا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا محمدا صلى الله عليه وسلم عبد الله ورسوله. ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان. For the one who had feared the constant watchfulness of Allah over him shall have two gardens. And why two, not one? Hundreds and hundreds of opinions by exegetes. Maybe it's one for the ins and one for the jinn. Maybe it's one inside the palace, one outside the palace, and so on. We don't care. We agree that we can do them all. ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. So which of the bounties of your Lord are you having? ذواتا أفنان. They have a multitude of soft hanging branches. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. فيهما عينان تجريان. There are two water springs that are constantly running. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. فيهما من كل فاكهة زوجان. Of each type of fruit, it has a pair. Then two is better than one. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. متكئين على فرش بطائنها من استبرق وجنى الجنتين دان. They are reclining sofas where the inner lining is the best known type of thick silk. It's the inner lining, بطائن. فما بالك بالظواهر. The inner lining is really variable silk. The outer, probably something we don't know. وجنى الجنتين دان. And the produce of both gardens nearby comes to them. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. فيهن قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان. Therein are maidens who are paying full attention to the residents of paradise. They are uncorrupted by humans or by jinn. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان. They are like rubies and coral. Extreme, vibrant beauty. فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. هل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان؟ فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. Can the reward of beautiful action being anything other than beautiful reward? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is just, and beyond that, generous. So the reward is always better than the good work, and the punishment is always less than the bad work. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is generous. So if we beautify our thoughts, we beautify our words, we beautify our behavior for fear of the watchfulness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not fear of the punishment. Notice. We started the verses in the second khutbah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't say, وَمَنْ خَافَ جَهَنَّمَ جَنَّتَانِ وَمَنْ خَافَ عِقَابَ رَبِّهِ جَنَّتَانِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't say that. مَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ جَنَّتَانِ. Afraid that the Lord Himself, Rahman, is watching over one. Just the embarrassment, right? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the warning in the verses, and nobody reminded me, like I skipped the verse. نَفْرُغُ لَكُمْ أَيُّهَا الثَّقَلَانِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, after saying يسأله من في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن بآلاء ربكما تكذبان سنفرغ لكم أيها الثقلان. So before the scenes of the day of judgment that I mentioned to illustrate the ultimate power to fear, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had said, I will turn my full attention to you. So everybody is asking, everybody, humans and non-humans, are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for things. كل يوم هو في شأن. Every day He is managing some affair, lifting some and depressing others, letting some live, letting others die. constantly doing all of that. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, I'm going to pay full attention now to you. But before that, he was already paying attention constantly, having angels, but also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not confined in time or confined in space. He's constantly watching. So what fear is this watchfulness. وَلِمَنْ خَافَ مَقَامَ رَبِّهِ جَنَّتَانِ. Now, the continuation of the chapter is the descriptions of another pair of gardens. And I would like to stop with الجزاء الإحساني عند الإحسان. Because if you can get first class seats, why do you want to go for business class? Right? Those are the two prime gardens. So aim for that. The Prophet ﷺ said, إذا سألتم الله فاسألوه الفردوس الأعلى. Ask for the highest station in paradise. Don't, I mean, yes, من زحزح عن النار ويدخل الجنة فقد فاز. وما الحياة الدنيا إلا متاع الغرور. Whoever just is inched out of hellfire and into paradise is the winner. Yes, but when we have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's Kareem. Ask for the best. So we ask for the best. Now, that doesn't mean, again, not to seem callous, because I know there are people who came late. I'm saying, well, everybody's going to die anyway, and so on. That doesn't mean that we accept negligence. That doesn't mean, of course, that we don't help. We do all the help we can, and we also don't accept negligence. We have to do our part. Yes, we cannot escape, but there's a wonderful story in Bukhari about Amir al-Mu'minin Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu. He was leading an expedition to Sham, Damascus, southern Syria, Lebanon, that area. But Damascus was the big city, obviously. So he's heading there with his army, as all the Sahaba and so on. And then they get news that there was an epidemic in the city. So they stopped and he started consulting with the companions of the Prophet who are with him. Some said, look, you have most of the Hufaz of the Quran in this group. If we perish, yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will preserve, but we should still take our precautions. While others said, well, we're already here. So anyway, the story culminates in none other than Abu Ubaidah ibn Jarrah, one of the great companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, chastising Umar ibn Khattab, finally decided, okay, we're going to turn and go back to Medina. There's an epidemic, we're turning back to Medina. So Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu decided that, and Abu Ubaidah ibn Jarrah said, أَفِرَارٌ مِنْ قَدَرِ اللَّهِ يَا Umar? Are you going to escape the decree of Allah, Umar? So Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu said, لولا قالها غيرك يا أبو عبيدة. Another would have said that. نعم نفر من قدر الله إلا قدر الله. Said yes, we escape the decree of Allah to another decree of Allah. Said if you're herding some camels and you saw that some valley had more than another, I'm going to take the one that looks better. So obviously, this is not a call to not doing what we call al-akhdh bil-asbab, to not use the worldly means as best as we can. For heaven's sake, when there are funds dedicated to reinforcing dams, use them to reinforce dams. And if the government fails to do that, everybody, the international community should hold them accountable. There's no question about that. But in the final analysis, nothing could have happened other than what happened. Because if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had willed something else to happen, that would have been what happened, because the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is immutable. But we are temporal beings. And part of feeling the watchfulness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala over us, if we are in control of something, then we should do it with the right intention and the right diligence. Government officials or relief agencies or whatever. And if we have the resources to help, then we should help. This is all required in our temporal existence. But in the grand scheme of things, 3,000, light years away, it all washes up. This is actually a great source of empowerment if we use it the right way, because it is easy to disable ourselves through grief or disable ourselves through resignation. But we work not because we think we can control anything, we can make a difference. We work because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching over us, and if we beautify that work, put all our effort and all our good intentions in it, then maybe we'll be rewarded for beauty in the hereafter. That's why we work. And when that's the intention for work, then we don't get defeated. Then we don't let anger paralyze us. يا معشر المسلمين إن الله أمركم بأمر بدأ فيه بنفسه ثنى بملائكته فقال عز من قائل إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما صليت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم وبارك اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد كما باركت على سيدنا إبراهيم وعلى آل سيدنا إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد اللهم اقسم لنا من خشيتك ما تحول به بيننا وبين معاصيك ومن طاعتك ما تبلغنا به جنتك ومن اليقين ما تهون به علينا مصائب الدنيا ومتعنا اللهم بأسماعنا وأبصارنا وقواتنا وإلنا وإيماننا أبدا ما أحييتنا ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا اغفر لنا ولوالدينا ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات اللهم اللهم ارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين اللهم انا نسالك من كل خير سالك منه عبدك ورسولك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ونعوذ بك اللهم من كل شر استعاذ بك منه عبدك ورسولك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم واخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاه والسلام على خاتم الانبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه اجمعين واقم الصلاه ان الصلاه تنهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر ولذكر الله اكبر الله يعلم ما تصنعون
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
استقيموا واعتدلوا سووا الصفوف صلوا صلاة مودع stand up straight in the lines praise if it's our last prayer الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يسأله من في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان تكذبان سنفرغ لكم أيها الثقلان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يرسل عليكما شواظ من نار ونحاس فلا تنتصران فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فإذا انشقت السماء فكانت وردة كالدهان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيومئذ لا يسأل عن ذنبه إنس ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يعرف المجرمون بسيماهم فيؤخذ بالنواصي والأقدام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هذه جهنم التي يكذب بها المجرمون يطوفون بينها وبين حميم آن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان بأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ذواتا أفنان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما عينان تجريان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما من كل فاكهة زوجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على فرش بطائنها من استبرق وجنتين فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهن قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن إنس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Assalamu alaikum. We've got a few announcements. First of all, thank you very much to Dr. Muhammad Kamal for very enlightening khutbah, beautiful khutbah. Today, after Maghrib program, please donate in Morocco, earthquake, and Libya. All the sadaqah and zakat will go to the above fund that we collect today. So if you put the money in sadaqah and zakat, that goes to Morocco and Libya. We have a free health clinic, Mother Sabin, tomorrow, Saturday, between 11 and 2. And the lunch program is outside. All the funds proceeds go to the masjid. Kindly donate to this to the Jummah. And please follow the lead of police officers and volunteers when you leave the park. Thank you very much.